So you wake up with a flat stomach, and by the end of the day, you feel like you're 6 months pregnant. Sound familiar? Evening bloating isn't normal. And it's not just about what you ate, it's about how your gut is actually working. I'm Erin Harner, integrated registered dietitian nutritionist and gut health IBS and SIBO coach, and I help women who are struggling with chronic digestive issues finally feel better. So, what's actually going on when bloating gets worse as the day goes on? This kind of bloating points to a digestive problem and motility issues, not just the food that you're eating. It's a terrain problem. It's not just the food. And believe me, I'm a nutritionist. I love food and I love modifying food, but it's not always the problem. We have to think about how food is interacting with the terrain of our body. So in the morning, if you're feeling really good and the bloating is down, your gut's rested, it's empty, it's cleared the food from the night before. But as the day goes on, you're adding meals and stress and less efficient digestion to create a perfect storm where you feel good in the morning, and by the end of the day, everything is bloated and puffy and you're feeling awful. So by the evening, all of that stress and all of the food and everything going on throughout your digestive system adds up, and your gut just can't keep up. There are three main reasons that this can happen. The first is related to digestion and slow or weak or sluggish digestion. There are processes that happen throughout your digestive system that are really, really important for good digestion and for breaking down the food that you're eating. Stomach acid is important. Enzyme production is important. Release of bile is important to emulsify all of the fats. If some of these aren't working well, we have a problem. What you might see here with sluggish or weak digestion is feeling full really quickly after you eat, a lot of burping or belching, or feeling really heavy or lethargic after meals. The next reason is constipation or slow motility. This can certainly be a reason that bloating builds up as the day goes on, the more and more food that we eat. If stool isn't moving through the system in a reasonably timely way, gas tends to build up behind it, and that trapped gas can definitely contribute to bloating and distension and just feeling icky. So keep in mind, bloating is very, very hard to fix if slow motility is part of the problem and you're not going to the bathroom every day. We have to be clearing the stool in order to clear the bloating. And there are certainly other factors that contribute to constipation or sluggish motility, like how much fiber you're eating, what your hydration status is, and even movement. Are you sitting all day long? Are you walking after meals? What's going on with moving our body? Because moving our body helps move things through the digestive tract. And reason number 3 is bacterial overgrowth. And we're thinking about bloating, especially this distension and feeling pregnant by the end of the day. We're thinking about dysbiosis or an imbalance of bacteria in the colon, where most of the bacteria should be. Too many of the bad guys, not enough of the good guys, not enough of all of the bacteria overall to create a balanced, healthy ecosystem. And another thing that sometimes happens is an overgrowth of bacteria in the small intestine. And this can be referred to SIBO or small intestinal bacterial overgrowth or intestinal methanogen overgrowth. There's lots of different names for it, but basically an overgrowth of bacteria in the small intestine, where most of our bacteria should be in the large intestine. And if there's too much bacteria in the small intestine and we're not properly digesting our food, there's a lot of, and especially if it's moving very slowly through the digestive system, it creates a lot of fodder for the bacteria to eat and consume and ferment and create a lot of gas. And that gas gets stuck and it gets trapped and it feels very uncomfortable. So if you notice that you're bloating even after really small meals, sometimes with the upper belly distension, that can be related to overgrowth of bacteria. And unless we dig deeper and really understand what's going on, it's very tricky to understand the why versus just the what. A gastroenterologist can help with the what. What's going on? What's the diagnosis? I like to ask the question, why? Why is this happening? Especially with people that we treat overgrowth over and over and over again, they just keep coming back. We haven't addressed the why. So getting deeper, understanding the root causes can be really, really helpful here. And I've given you 3 main reasons why this bloating and distension can happen, starting feeling good in the morning and being really sluggish and feeling full and lethargic and bloated and awful by the end of the day. So if you're more bloated as the day goes on, your gut is not broken. It's just overwhelmed. There's probably too much of something and not enough of something else, and it's really important to dig a little deeper. So what can you do? We can eat slowly and chew really, really well. less air as you're swallowing, not talking while you're eating, can help with digestion. It can help ease some of that gas and bloat so that you start feeling better. We can also give our gut a break between meals. So instead of grazing all day long and constantly eating snacks, meal, snack, meal, give our gut a break in between meals. Allow at least 3 to 4 hours between the time that you eat and the time that you eat next. It can make a huge difference. We also can support stomach acid and enzymes with supports like digestive bitters, lemon water before meals, and some professional guidance can really help you understand how to dig deeper here and know what your gut needs based on what's going on. We also want to think about addressing constipation because if motility is a problem and everything is moving through way too slowly, even if you're having daily bowel movements, that is one of the places I always start. Is everything moving through properly? Are we properly eliminating? Because if not, remember that trapped stool can create trapped gas and create a lot of bloating and discomfort in the belly. And if this has been going on for a long time, at least 3 months, we need to understand the what and the why so that we can clear it and help you feel better and get back to the life that you deserve to live full of abundance and energy and vitality and feeling good. So this is the take-home message here. Evening bloating is a signal, right? If you feel good in the morning, but you don't feel good at the end of the day, this is a signal that something's going on. Your gut's asking for support. It's not asking for punishment. It's not asking you to just cut out more and more foods, but it's asking you to focus on helping your digestion so that you can feel better, so that you can live better, and so that you can button your pants at the end of the day. If you're ready to finally figure out what's driving your gut issues, I want you to take my free gut clarity quiz. In just a few minutes, we'll help you better understand what's going on in your gut and what the best next steps might be, whether that's switching up your diet a little bit, calming inflammation, or booking a call with me to dig deeper to really understand what's going on and how to best fix it. The link's below this video. And if this hit home for you, I want you to watch this one next.